Hi, I'm Stacey and welcome to the Book Nook. Today we'll be going through the Booktube Newbie tag. So I have some questions to go through with you. I think there's about 10, and let's go for it. So question number 1, why did you start the channel? So it was just for a bit of fun really, and to challenge myself a bit. I'm usually not the most confident in speaking, so I wasn't sure about making a channel, but I love books, so I just really wanted to share that with everybody. Question number 2 is fun and unique things I can bring to Booktube. So I'm not going to make any promises. I don't know how unique I'm going to be, but I know it'll be fun. I've got some ideas already. They might not be unique, but I'm still gathering those ideas and I will try my best. Question number 3, what am I most excited about? Basically sharing my love of books with like-minded people. I don't know too many bookworms in real life, so it's just sharing my love of reading. Getting involved with the community is something that I've really enjoyed. Over the past couple of years I've been getting more into the community. I love doing sprints, so I will definitely be on a load of sprints, I can imagine. Number 4, why do you love reading? So, it's always got to be escapism. It's finding those new worlds and just immersing yourself in all the magic. And also, it's seeing the world from new perspectives, just generally being amazed at authors' creativity. Like, how do people come up with this stuff? Because I don't know. I've tried to write and I just can't get anywhere near it. Question number 5. What books or series got you into reading? So I would say they're right up there actually. The Chronicles of Narnia. It's one of my big ones. When I was young, I loved the Chronicles of Narnia. My favourite, by the way, is The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Amazing. And then I would say people like Roald Dahl, Jacqueline Wilson, and of course Harry Potter, because that was a big part of my life growing up. I would go into, I think it was Tesco's or something, just waiting for the release day. It was something else. Number 6, questions to ask my favourite booktubers. How do you speak without pausing so much and saying so much? That is a massive problem for me. I'd probably ask them what kind of cameras and microphones they use, because I am currently just using my laptop to film and it's not the best at picking up the sound, as I have found out. Also, how do you find your audience? And how do you find what makes you unique? I'm sure I'll come to what makes me unique, but I'd like to ask them and see. Although I have a little idea. So I'm a massive fan of myth retellings. I'm a massive fan of fairy tale retellings, so that might be my niche. Question number 7. Challenges that I will have to overcome to be a booktuber. Umming, pausing, finding my audience. I also have chronic fatigue syndrome, so finding the energy to film, to edit every week could be a bit much. So we'll see what happens, but I'm feeling pretty good at the moment, and I will only ever film if I'm feeling good. Question 8. When did you start reading? As a child. I started reading quite young. I was always encouraged to read by my mum and dad. Although if you heard my mum tell it, she would say that I did not enjoy reading as a child. I really hate reading out loud. that was horrible in school when they made you read out loud. I hated it. It was awful. But reading in my head, fine, perfect. Where do I read? Anywhere. I mostly read just tucked in on the sofa. I'll get a little blanket, cup of tea on the sofa, and I will read to my heart's content. Also in bed, I will read. And I like reading on journeys, but usually I am driving, so I can't. And I'm not a huge audiobook person, so I don't normally listen to audiobooks on my journeys either. And number 10, what kind of books do I like to read? I adore fantasy. Fantasy is my top genre, but I'm also a massive fan of sci-fi. I love a bit of contemporary romance and thriller. I'm trying to branch into horrors, literary fiction, so it's quite wide. The only things that I'm not a big reader of is historical fiction and also classics. Not a huge reader of those. Again, I'm trying to branch out. Oh, and non-fiction. Definitely still trying to branch out on those. I do love an ebook. So I love my physical collection, and I am planning on getting another bookshelf because it's getting a little bit out of hand. But I do love an ebook just for ease. I can take it anywhere, pop it in my bag. It's not a massive bulky book, so it's great. I also read a lot of young adult and adult books. And that is all the questions for today. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.